Y'all, guess what? I lost a lock. What's up, Journey fam? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I talked to y'all. You know what? I'm here now, okay? I'm here. We back. And y'all have been asking me about, some of y'all, about what do I put in my Daily Loc water. So, I know y'all ain't got no patience. Some people ain't got no patience, honey. So, we are going to get right into what I put into it. And then we'll have a little update towards the end. And talk about, oh, Locky Loc. We done lost another one, y'all. R.I.P., y'all. R.I.P. So, hello to my Journey fam again. Love you guys so much. And welcome to any of my guests that are here. I am so glad to have you. And let's get into this video. Okay, guys, let's talk about what I put in my water. Y'all, it kind of feels like the kitchen sink. I'm just going to tell you. But I have decided to take everything that I thought or that I've heard or researched was good and throw it in the water, child. That's it. There is no special, it's my special tonic, but nobody told me that. I made that up. So first of all, you're gonna need a water bottle. Now this already has my stuff in it. Looks pretty cloudy and crazy because it's got a bunch of stuff in it. But you can get these spray bottles on Amazon. I think I have it linked in the description already. Of course, that's where I get all my stuff from. Or you can go to Sally's Beauty Supply. I think they're a little higher at Sally's than Amazon, of course. But it's a fine mist, if you can, very fine mist. Yeah. Super fine mist. I love it because it gets your hair just enough dampness, but it's not soaking you. It's not soaking your makeup. I love this spray bottle. It is a slow release mist sprayer of some sort, I think. But anyway, she's in the description. So you'll need one of these joints. Also, I don't have it right now because I have used it up, but I use distilled water. I usually do not use tap water at all. I will use distilled water, baby water, any kind of water, bottled water, any water except the water that comes out the kitchen sink. Because if it's not good for us to drink, then why would we put it on our hair and on our scalp, right? So I just don't. And if you had to, because maybe you're in a bad place, maybe you don't have it at the moment, boil some water to kind of like get all the bad stuff out of it and then use that. But I would not use it straight from the tap. So I use distilled water generally, or I will get drinking water, and before I pour it into my container for drinking and put it in the fridge, I will fill this up first. So that's the first step. Okay, after that, I'm just gonna start naming some of the things that I put in mine. Tea tree oil is the first one. Can you see that? Hopefully so. Okay, I have itchy scalp. If you have itchy scalp, you definitely want tea tree oil. I used to actually have 2 different sprays, and I now have 2 different spray bottles, so I might do it next time. But I used to separate my like itch spray from my like daily everyday spray, and my itch spray would have like tea tree oil and peppermint oil and lavender in it. But I haven't done it in a long time. I just combined them all, and it doesn't stink and it works. So tea tree oil is definitely one I put in there. I usually put about 4, 5, 6, 7 drops in there. Child, ain't no number. I just do until I feel like it's enough in there. But I usually do about 5 or 6 of every essential oil. You do have to check and make sure that the essential oils are good for putting on the skin. I have heard that not all of them are. I don't know a whole lot about that. I'm not real into that stuff, but I heard that there are certain ones you cannot absorb into the skin without diluting, things of that sort. So make sure that it is one that you can. I don't know if you guys have a Drug Emporium, but mine came from Drug Emporium. It says that I spent $7.25 on this, but this is a very big bottle. So keep that in mind. All right, moving on. Vitamin E oil. I definitely use vitamin E oil. I use a couple of drops of this, just no different than I do the essential oils. Vitamin E oil is good for everything, y'all. You can use it on your nails, your hair, your skin, a little bit of everything. You can consume vitamin E oil. So I definitely put a couple of drops of vitamin E oil in there. This is kind of new. I think I found this. Did I find this at Target? No, I actually found this at Drug Emporium as well. I'm going to put it up. Can you see this? Okay, I'm going to hold it here for a second because this is one of those like you don't hardly see it type of things, okay? So I did have a young lady say in my comments, I don't know if she's a Journey fam or just a guest, but she had mentioned that she was allergic to rose water. So, disclaimer, If you are allergic to something, please do not use it. I am not responsible. This is just what I use in my water. I am not allergic to any of these things. So please be very, very careful and make sure you are checking in with yourself about what you are and are not allergic to. But since rose water is like the #1 thing that people push for sister locs and locs, starter locs in general, especially for sister locs, I was like, well, let me get something that has rose oil, rose water in it. So I will definitely usually put a couple drops of this in there as well. I don't buy the rose water because I'm like mixing all this stuff into my water. So I'm like, what's the point? And I'm way past the starter stage. So I just usually will put the rose oil in there. I heard you can also make your own rose water by boiling rose petals and things of that sort. And then you can just dump all this stuff in there, but I digress. Next I use this, and I got this from Target, rice water. I don't know how many of you have heard about for a while back how good rice water was for growing your hair. And so, I don't know, this Miel and Miel rice water collection, split-in therapy type of stuff. Since rice water was so good a couple of years ago for growing hair and all of that, I started putting a couple of drops of this in there as well. I got this at Target in the black hair care aisle. Okay, I put a couple of drops of jojoba oil in there, just because I'm always hearing about jojoba oil and how good it is for everything, especially for hair. Now this is debatable because I think I got the wrong thing, but I've still been using it because we couldn't take it back, and I spent coin on it. It was $10.54, so yeah, she getting used. I do not advise anybody who is new to the game putting this on their hair because this is going to be too slick for starter locs. But it's aloe gel. If you can see that. They recommend you use aloe water, guys. I was not paying attention and I bought the aloe gel. But it hasn't done anything to my hair. It has magnesium in it, aloe in it. I use it. I put a couple of drops, not very many, since if you can see, it's kind of watery, so it's not as thick as you would think. But also, I would not use this on starter locs just because you don't want to use anything slickening, and gel is different than water. So you really need to get the aloe water and not the aloe gel, but we gonna use this till she's gone because I bought it. So I just put a couple of drops in there for now. So okay, so those are all the essential things. All of those things are the things that I use. All of this are the drops that I use in my everyday water. Shake it up and I spray. I would spray, but y'all, I'm about to get ready to go out for the night, and we're not gonna mess up my makeup today. But so you just spray it, you know, and make sure you lift up your hair and spray it underneath and get the places that kind of get hidden by all of the heavy top layers. And I do this either every day or every other day, or when I can remember. I'm trying to get better and I've taken such advantage of my hair being this freedom feeling and freedom journey that sometimes I really do get lazy and don't take care of it like I should and don't oil it like I should. And so I am trying to be more responsible and trying to get better. That might be why I low-key lost my lock. I don't even know. We're not going to say we really know, but I am trying to do better. So I spray at least every couple of days or every other day. Spray my hair. So that's everything that I put in there as far as like nourishment. Now, I have a couple of other things here. So peppermint oil, sometimes I will put a little bit of peppermint in there. Just because I hear it's good for like root stimulation and also for the scent. I mean, if you like peppermint scent, but it is supposed to be good for like stimulation. So I will put that in there most of the time as well. I kind of had it set to the side, but you can also use it for scenting wise. Lavender, I had somebody in the comments, and I don't know if she is a Journey fan or not, but either way, she viewed one of the videos and left a message, and she says that she puts lavender in hers. So you could always use a little bit of lavender if you want to. I'm assuming maybe she likes the smell. I don't know what properties it has in it or what it does for you. I know that when I was going to we won't call her no names, the lady in Dallas that was cutting off my locks unbeknownst to me, anytime I had tenderness in those spots where I had the tension alopecia, she would rub lavender oil on there. And so I bought it so that if I had that going on, I would try to mimic that. She was a nurse also, so she may have known what she was talking about. I don't know what it does, but if I even begin to go she would pull this out and rub it on there. So again, making sure that it's the kind that you can put onto your skin. And hey, you could use it if you have tender spots in your scalp. Might be something to try. Also, if you're a lavender lover, I am not. But if you are, then this is a good way to scent your water. Just to give it a little, smell good when you spray it on your hair. Lemongrass is another one that people often use. I definitely started out using lemongrass to scent my water. No properties really, just make it smell good. So when you spray it, your hair kind of smells a little bit good. And this was only $4.86. And then the next one is Geranium. I know that sounds really weird, but for people who are floral lovers, this could really be a good scent for you. My masseuse, interestingly, is the one. I will make up my water with all the things I showed you, all the properties that are good for the hair in here, and then I will take it with me when I go get a massage. She will scent up my water, and I know that one of the things she uses is geranium. I think it's like geranium, vetiver, and something else. And y'all, it has the most deepest like grown woman, rich woman floral scent you would ever smell to me. I love it. I love when I get off the massage bed, I smell good from head to toe, and I will have her put that in my water before I leave her, and that's what my hair usually smells like. So, but if I hadn't gotten to get to her, then I will just put nothing in there, or I'll put a little drop of the geranium in there and just let it be that. So in a nutshell, that is everything that I put in my water, guys. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know. If it's personal, hop on over to Instagram at Loc in the Journey and let me know what you're going through, what you have questions about, or something that's going on with you. I am not a medical anything. I don't know anything about properties or any of that. All I can do is tell you what I put in mind and the reasoning behind why I put all of that in mind. Some of this stuff, kind of like this, are just things that I have heard were good for your hair through research. The rice water for growth. It's stuff that I have done research on, that I've learned about, but not that I know about personally. Again, please make sure you're not allergic to anything before you use all of this stuff. Read the ingredients, and maybe even skin test to make sure before you put it in your water. I don't want y'all coming back here talking about Journey with Tiffany told y'all nothing. I'm gonna have that good old disclaimer down in my description, okay? I am not responsible, but this is just what I put in my water. Several people have hit me up on Instagram wanting to know. And yeah, speaking of Instagram, hop on over there and join me if you want to. Friday through Sunday, I generally will kind of put personal things that I'm doing or experiencing or whatever on my stories. Would love to have you over there as well. So yeah, that's my water routine. Hope you like it. Okay, Journey fam and guests, quick 2.5 chit chat. Probably more so from a Journey fam, because I know, we like that. But if my guests are interested and stuck around for the chit chat, I welcome you as well. So y'all, we lost old Locky Loc. I was pulling through my hair, separating it out, because if you wash it, they try to marry, and I was separating out of my hair and did like this, and she came out. I'm so sad. Now, she was already thinning out at the very top for some weird reason. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, right in the back of my head. Luckily, it's where there's a whole lot of hair, so it doesn't really matter. But I was super sad about it for a long time. There's nobody in the area that knows how to do that. And I even went to Dallas one time, and that chick, Dallas didn't want to do it, several of them. So I don't know, I'm gonna save it and see if I go somewhere where there's more experienced locticians one day, and maybe somebody can put it on or attach it somewhere. But definitely made me sad. That is the updated news. Also, I am using a new oil, guys. I know we talked about in one of the videos that I was using an oil that I had gotten off of Instagram, and I kind of wanted to try another oil, specifically one I had seen at Walmart, and it's this one. It is Carol's Daughter oil. I really love the smell of it. It smells so good. It reminds me of kind of like a Starburst kind of smell. And it's a 7 oil blend hair and scalp oil for weak breakage prone hair. And it's no this and no that. It has castor oil and black cumin seed in it. And it says Goddess Strength yeah, no way down. I really love how it smells. It does come out like in abundance versus the other one came out very thin. This one comes out a lot, so you have to be careful when you're squeezing it. But I love the smell. I love the feel. It doesn't hang around long. Your hair doesn't feel heavy. So far I'm liking it. So definitely wanted to update you guys on that. Other than that, the locks are locking. Y'all, we've been about 2 weeks on redoing my hair, so about this much of my hair is undone and we're still locking it up, but it's growing. Just came back from the beach, and y'all, testimony to how locks are the bomb.com, because I woke up every day while I was in Cabo and didn't give a care about what my hair was doing, looking like none of that little water, and gone. Do you hear me? Best thing ever. Get in the water and I'm not worried about it frizzing, versus one of the beautiful ladies that I met several beautiful black ladies while we were on what's called Lovers Beach, and they had just gotten there and were not expecting the tide to come in as hard as it was, and had gotten in, and one girl had this big beautiful Barbie fro, right? Girl, as soon as that water hit her, it was just like, and you could tell like all the oils and stuff she had put in it were like running down her body, and she was too through because she was trying to take pictures and was not expecting that, and it kind of sucked her in and spit her out, and then her fro was all like running with the oils and looking all kind of crazy. And so but I, on the other hand, since I have locks, was just sitting there looking like a locked wet mermaid. So just saying, y'all, these locks come in clutch for vacations for sure. And I love going on vacation. I love beaches, y'all. She can't even swim, y'all, but guess what? We be in the water. And these locks be in the water, and they be looking beautiful in the water too, because they get a lot of compliments. So just saying, if you needed another reminder of why locks are so awesome, it's because they can get wet and they don't move. Nothing happens. They just look prettier and prettier. So there's that update. Also, Journey fam, I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed we have hit the 500 mark, which is a halfway mark and the first level of monetization. I'm super happy and grateful to each and every one of you that has subscribed to me. I freaking love every single one of you. I hope that I get to know you on some kind of level. Please drop down in the comments who you are and where you're from. I would love to even just see where everybody is from at some point. I just want to say thank you very much for those that have stuck around. I have not seen very much like coming and going on my page where like the numbers are like going and dipping. I have not hardly seen that at all, and you guys have stuck around, and I'm so grateful, and I hope I'm giving you what you need, because you're definitely giving me what I need, and I'm just really grateful, and I'm so happy that we are here and on this journey together. So all right, guys, that is it for today. I hope that this gave you what you needed, those that were asking. And if you didn't need it, but you saw it, great. Thank you anyways. Do let me know what you put in your water. Let everybody in the community, our family, know what you put in your water, because we could probably learn from each other, y'all. We are a family. And for my guests that are here, you can still learn from us as well. So let's share and let's be, you know, in abundance with each other. I'm going to try to make sure I list all of the things that I mentioned here today, either in a highlight, pinned comment, or in the description box. And so you guys can just have it and see if it works for you. It's not like you can visibly see it doing anything, guys, but I just know that my hair stays healthy and it stays pretty strong and it smells good and all the things. So all right, so I will see you next time. I just wanted to come on and feed my family, because I was like, ooh, they starving. I need to go feed them. So I thank you for joining me today. To my guests, and certainly to my Journey fam, we have made it to our landmark, and we are trying to get to the next one. I thank you for sticking in there with me, and I will see you in the next video. Love you so much. Bye.